Hello, welcome to more Fire Emblem with Kalis Dawn. Here we are, about ready to start Fire Emblem Radiant Dawn Iron Man. Before we get started, I'm going to go ahead and talk a little bit about the premise, what we're going to do, how the challenge is set up, and a little bit of a recap for those of you who are coming in new. I did Fire Emblem Path of Radiance as my last challenge. I did 3 attempts, and on the 3rd attempt, I made it to the Black Knight fight. That's 27-2. And unfortunately, a 30% chance to activate ability activated 3 battles in a row and killed Ike. So, game over there at the end. But I'm following the same rules this time, which is simply that I cannot reload for any reason other than when I'm coming back into the game. If a character dies, they're gone for good. If Ike dies or any other game over character, then it is game over. That's just the end. So that goes for like Micaiah and stuff as well. And in addition to this, obviously I can't reload for any character deaths or bad level ups, that sort of thing. So as a little bit of a caveat, the last game I played on the highest difficulty available in the Western release. There was a higher difficulty on Path of Radiance in Japan, but it was not it wasn't present when it came over to the US. But this time, what I'm going to do is I'm playing it on normal. Now, the names, there are 3 difficulties in the game. Is this the starting cutscene? If so, I will wait until it's over to talk again. Let's take a watch. Sheesh. Didn't know they had nuclear weapons. Is that the medallion from the first game, maybe? Haha, Tivarn. A lot of familiar faces if you saw the last one. Or if you've played it yourself. Whew. All right. Oh, hold on. There we are. Okay. Now, where was I? So the challenge is just an Iron Man challenge. Oh, I was going to explain. So here's the thing. I did a little test thing here. I'm going to delete that, and then we'll go over new game here in a moment. So there are 3 difficulty modes in this game, and in this one they are called. In fact, we'll go right here, and we will. Yeah, so I'll deal with this in a moment. So there are 3 difficulty modes, and in this one they're easy, normal, and hard. But you cannot do hard until you have cleared the game on normal. Now, in Japan, they had these same 3 difficulty modes, but they were named normal, hard, and maniac, I believe, or hardcore. So, in actuality, the normal mode that I'm going to be playing through is the hard mode if I was playing it in Japan. And I've checked, and there are no differences. It's just different names. And so I was caught in a bit of a dilemma when I was deciding to do the challenge, because in order to unlock the hard mode here, I would have to complete the game on normal. So I only ever... this game was the reason I bought a Wii originally. I am playing it on emulator right now. But I played this game through and I beat it one time about 10 years ago. It was shortly after it came out. And I haven't played it since. So if I were to play through on normal, I would then know the game really well. Or at least much better than I know it now. And so I feel like it's actually probably harder for me to do an Iron Man on the normal difficulty than to do it on the hard mode. Also, certain aspects of the hard mode that are specific to it, I don't think make for very enjoyable watching. It makes it very tedious. Just one of those, as an example, is the overlays that let me see how far my enemies can move and what their attack ranges are cannot be seen in hard mode. And so that means that I would, in order to, especially on an Iron Man challenge where I can't reload or anything, I would spend a lot of time and a lot of tedium looking at each unit and being like, okay, wait, if I move to there, how many units are in range of that? Whereas in the lower difficulties, I can just do an overlay and see if any of the enemies have range to attack. So for those reasons and a couple of others, I'm only going to be doing... It's an Iron Man challenge, but it is on the normal mode. However, with how unfamiliar I am, and I know this is reputed to be one of the harder Fire Emblem games, I did do another playthrough of Path of Radiance expressly to transfer that save over here, the purpose of which is to give my characters better starting stats, certain characters. It doesn't change their stat caps in the game, so if they were going to hit the stat cap anyway, it doesn't really do anything but make them a little stronger right when you get them. However, it does, especially in this where I cannot mess with level ups, I can't do any save scumming for that, and I get game over if, say, Ike dies. It lets me up my chances a little bit. So, yeah, no apologies, I did that. And just to give you an idea of what kind of difference it makes, if you get a character's stat, if you cap, say, strength, and they get to level 20 in their second class, both of these are required, then you would have 2 extra starting strength on that character in this game. Okay, it's that way for all the stats except for hit points, which if you cap them at 60 hit points, then you get to have 5 extra starting hit points. Now again, it doesn't change their stat caps, but it does change their initial, not their levels, but their initial stats. So that makes them a little bit better on average. And if they were going to come close to capping a stat, then this time they'll likely cap it. So, assuming I don't get screwed by RNG, the characters should be better. To give you an idea of just how much I did with that, Ike, for example, capped every stat but magic. Every single stat, including luck, which caps at 40 in the other game. So, yeah. I capped stats, not that many, okay, that was an extreme example, but I took about 10 characters, and capped a bunch of their stats. And so that includes Mia, Nephany, Titania, of course, some of my favorite characters, as well as Ike, Soren. I did not cap Boyd. I came close. I ran out of experience points. I made a small error, and so Boyd, unfortunately, is unmodified. He would have gotten some extra stats, but he isn't. I got some stats for Gatry, Astrid. Oh, Astrid got a lot. Yeah, so anyway, that's all kind of what's going on there. So let's go ahead and import the data. And this is the one we're talking about. So if we look, these are my saves. So I beat the game twice, and Moment of Fate there is the challenge run, which I did not complete. And this one that's under 12 hours, that's me beating it with Ike solo on difficult. No one, I mean, there's sometimes you're forced to use other characters, but as much as possible, just Ike. I did that one off stream, beat the game. It's really easy, especially you're skipping all the cutscenes and everything, all the dialogues, everything like that. You'll see that I beat that game in under 12 hours with just Ike. This one, I did skip all the cutscenes, but I did a lot of, yeah, there was a lot of save state, load state to help the levels, and yeah, this is the one I'm using, obviously. And yeah, as you see, I have to clear normal mode, right? But we're gonna do, in order to unlock hard. But we're doing normal mode. That's the Iron Man. Let us begin. I'm not sure if there's a voiceover on the narrator, but I will be improvising voice acting for any of the non-voiced dialogue. And hopefully this doesn't crash. I've done a minimal stability testing. That's why I played before, but...
Find anything?
Not yet, sir. No.
Someone's gotta be here. Keep looking.
Sir.
This game, by the way, is really long.
Our time. There's no one here.
Well,
I know I
yeah.
need something.
Compared to Fire Emblem games
Please,
normally.
don't cry. If they hear you, you'll give us away.
And so then it cries out. That's just a bird.
Is it the Dawn Brigade? No, it was just a bird.
Thought we didn't see you?
Look, silver hair.
If it's the fortune teller, we'll be heroes. Without her, the Dawn Brigade is nothing.
Oh, the general's going to love this.
Sir.
Listen up, class. If you don't want to get hurt, don't struggle.
He's not alone!
A little bit of time has passed, by the way. This is Soth, the little stowaway from the last game.
So,
Got you now.
Good job, Micaiah. Let's go.
right. Unit!
Ah, here we are, in Navasa. Oh boy, now I get to do some voice acting. Let's see, Edward. What does Edward's voice sound like? Something must have happened to him. Don't worry, He'll be here. Hey, I have an idea. Micaiah, why don't you use your farsight to see when Leonardo will arrive? Edward, you know that's not how it works. I foresee some things, but I don't get to choose what I see. I was just teasing. Still, Leonardo's never late. Something must have... Help! Someone, please help us! I wonder... Oh. It was an older lady. Bandits! Bandits are attacking the town! Run away! Who knows what the brutes will do if they catch you? Where is the Imperial Occupation Army at this time? How can they keep the peace when they're nowhere to be found? Who? The Benyon soldiers? Ha! They don't care a lick about us. We lost the war and they won. We're nothing to them. They're only interested in chasing down the Dawn Brigade. They let the real scoundrels run wild and brutalize us. They're worse than useless. We'll be glad to help you. Just find some place to hide and leave those bandits to us. And don't worry about us. We happen to be members of that same Dawn Brigade that the Benyon troops are so interested in. What? Really? You guys are in the Dawn Brigade? Wow, my friends and I talk about you all the time. You? But you're just children. Oh, how Dane has fallen. Children forced to fight and steal for the good of the poor. But we can't fight the rogues, so we'll take you up on your offer. Please be careful. They'll slice clean through you if they can. I totally didn't change any voices in there. Nope. Didn't happen.
Listen up, you louts. This town is nothing but idiot kids and drooling graybeards. Steal everything you can.
Look at all those axemen. Yune, it's dangerous here. Go find someplace safe for now. All right. Okay, so things are pretty much the same. Let's do a quick check here. Can I... Trying to make sure... Map menu. Let's take a look at our units. So, we've got Micaiah. You can see that things are a little different, but things basically look the same. You can see that her luck cap, unlike in the other game, you can see the general range of the stats, right? So obviously for her, the green in the strength bar is her current strength, and that gray, or that dark area is the cap, where the cap is. So obviously her magic skill and speed are all similar in caps, but her strength cap's much lower. And her luck basically doesn't cap. I mean, it caps so high up that it's pretty much never going to be reached. Defense is low, resistance is very high. So she is very low level, and she is the main character of this first section. And she uses light magic primarily, and she's got an herb which has 10 uses. Well, that's a little different. 10 hit points. So it's a vulnerary, but a 10-use vulnerary. Cool. And then we have, of course, Edward here, who is a Myrmidon. He's a little, wants to become a sword master and then a true blade. And he is pretty good. Hold on just a moment. I made a document to this to remind myself who I wanted to use in this game. Let me find that really quick. All right. Okay. So Edward is one of two sword masters I actually might want to use. So for this first section, we're in Dane, and the Dawn Brigade is primarily who will be our party members. So we don't actually have many of the characters from the last game, barring Soth, who will show up in a bit. And that's kind of it. Pretty much everybody here for the first few levels is just going to be new. And so I would prefer to be using characters like Mia and those, but they will not be here for a little while. It's probably going to be a couple of weeks before we get into those characters. So, with that being said, I do intend to use some of these characters. And Edward is one of those I intend to use. However, I do want to feed experience to Micaiah, seeing as she's low level. Now, let's see what I have back here. We've got a bunch of bronze axes. He's got an iron axe and a vulnerite. Now, you may have noticed, bronze axe, there were no bronze weapons in the other game. In Path of Radiance, iron was the weakest. But in this one, you've got bronze axes. So this, and also something else of note. So Swordmaster, for example, was the highest. You went from Myrmidon to Swordmaster in the other game. In this one, you go from Myrmidon to Swordmaster to Trueblade. There are 3 sections to each class, pretty much. So stat caps, everything is higher, right? Everything's taken up to 11. And so I think that's part of why they let the weapons go lower, so that they have a lower starting point. And the Dawn Brigade is very weak compared to the other characters. When we reconnect with the Grail Mercenaries later, you'll see that they are just monsters, right? Especially with the stat boosts that I've given a bunch of them. They are monsters. So, interesting stuff. And we're here to rout the enemy. I don't see much else to do in this chapter. So, let's see if we can soften them up. Hold on, actually. Before I do that, let me change this stuff around a little bit. Let's make message speed max. Game speed normal. Okay. Oh, I can change the unit windows around if I want. Why not? Unit circle, turn on the circle surrounding units on the map screen. Don't understand what that is, really. Don't have a Wii remote going on. No rumble feature, please. Alright, I am going to turn the sound effects down, the background sounds down, and the music down just a bit. I'll leave the voice up high. Okay. Alright, let's start. So, if I attack him, 10% crit chance. So he might kill him, but if he doesn't, then Micaiah can finish him off, because I'm pretty sure Micaiah is not going to do a whole lot here. Yeah, just 10. Alright, so let's hope he does not finish off this guy with that 10% crit. I thought he was going to attack him with a sword, but it looks like he did a little backflip kickflip off of him. Alright, let's attack with that light.
Pretty girl like you will fetch a pretty penny for me. Now be a good girl and come to Papa. What did you say? That better not have been an insult, you... Huh?
Yeah, she's chanting magic. That language is the language of magic, just in case you didn't know. Which I will not try to improvise. At all. No matter the manner of man, the goddess judges with an even hand. Alright, so nobody can reach very far. Let's repeat process. Oh, he didn't do the kickflip this time. I'm disappointed in you, Eduardo. Oh, sorry, Edward. I was mixing up Edward and Leonardo. Yeah, Micaiah is amazing. She doesn't seem like a whole lot right now, but she is absolutely at the lowest level. Alright, so what I'm going to do right here is I'm actually going to create a little bit of a stopgap. Let's see how far these guys can go. There's no hand axe, so that won't matter. We're going to set up right there. And... wait, is it? This guy doesn't have a hand axe, does he? Yeah, see, the character sprite looks different. I don't know if you noticed that in Path of Radiance, when they have different kinds of weapons a little bit. The overworld character sprite here. And so that was similar to the hand axe. And I wanted to make sure he didn't have one. And he doesn't. Oh, that's the first time he's been hurt. Nice, nice. Up here's Leonardo, who is also someone I intend to use. Micaiah. Leonardo, how did you find us? A little bird told me. Yours, in fact. What were you two thinking, taking on these bandits alone? That's beyond reckless. I'm sorry, Leonardo. We couldn't just leave the helpless villagers to these monsters. Please, help us fight them. Alright, so he can't quite get in range. Sacrifice? What is this command? Use your own hit points to heal an ally's wounds. Oh, wow. I forgot she had that ability. Like I say, I played this game once a long time ago. I enjoyed it, but... And it was the reason I bought a Wii in the first place. Which actually, that's... Exclusive games have been pretty much the reason for almost every console purchase I've ever done. I mean, in fact, I bought GameCube for Path of Radiance, so, you know. And Fire Emblem Awakening is why I bought a 3DS. So maybe I like Fire Emblem. Is a distinct possibility. All right, let's get a little bit of kill on there with Leonardo. Have no problem dominating these guys. Nice, nice. Let's see if we can't, let's use sacrifice. I think it'll give me some hit points. Or some experience points. Let's see. Let's see if it does. It does. Okay, good. That's exactly what I was hoping. Nice. Time for her first level up. Let's see how our luck goes. Are we going to have the same RNG we had in Path of Radiance where... Oh man, we had bad RNG in most of our attempts, all but the second attempt. Let's see how it goes. Cross your fingers, everyone. Here we go, first level up for Micaiah. Not bad. Not bad at all. A 4-stat level up with her primary stat included. That is not bad. Alright, let's see what we've got here. We'll wait right there. We'll bring him down here. Feels like these levels, maybe I'll be able to do more levels per session? Maybe. We'll see. Again, I played it once. I don't know how long each one is going to take. I just came from playing Sherlock Holmes, where I was just doing a single case per stream. But obviously, I'm not going to do just a single level per stream for this. That would take me at 3 streams a week. That would take me forever. All right. So Edward had good fun. Up, she crit. Oh, that looks really cool. Unnecessary crit, number 1. It's alright. How are we doing XP-wise? Let's step up here and take care of that. Yeah, I'm not worried in this game about actually trying to, like, cap everyone, right? That's not part of my goals.
Who do you brats think you are? The Dawn Brigade?
Actually, yes. Oh, Wrath. Nice. He still didn't crit, though. Okay, that was terrifying. So I almost lost someone right there because I got a little complacent. Thankfully, I didn't lose someone. How are you compared? That's 5 defense. Same defense, so that's fine. What about your defense? 3 defense with 11 hit points. That does not bode well. Let's see if we can put a little hurt on him. Okay. And your best damage here is 6. You can definitely do 6 damage. That leaves him with 9 hit points. Can you do 9? You can. Okay. We're going to give this kill to Edu-chan.
You give proper thieves a bad name. Ha! You like charity? Come closer. I'll show you some charity.
These people work hard to feed their families mere scraps. Then you come along and steal what little they've earned.
Shut up, kid. I work hard too. You want honest? Once I've sold you, I'll have earned an honest penny.
I think you can get more than a penny for her, I'm just saying. Alright, Edu-chan. Here we go. Double checking skills, just to make sure that he doesn't have some kind of skill. He just says shove, so no worries. Here we are, first chapter ending. Oh ho! Critical! Nice, nice crit, Ed. And let's see how Ed's first level up is. Nicely done. 2 level ups so far, all solid. A 4 and a 5.
Ah, what just happened?
You died. You were cut down like a dog in the street. Fantastic! We won! It's just like you said, Micaiah. They were no match for us. Yune, come here. Oh, who's saying this? Oh, it's the old woman. The middle-aged woman. Thank you so much. Oh, wow, that's not the voice I used for it all. We owe you our lives. I'll just go with it.
You there! What are you doing? Stop immediately!
Well, 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 look who decided to show up. Penyon soldiers. They certainly took their time, didn't they? We mustn't be caught. Micaiah, Edward, make a break for it. Run! I'm sorry. We have to leave. I know. Thank you all for all you've done. Now go, run! Hey, lady. My name's Nico. When I grow up, I want to be just like you guys. Come back sometime.
Hold it! Stop right there!
Who are you bellowing at, soldier?
General Jared, when did you arrive?
Answer my question, maggot. I want to know who you were yelling at, and why you did nothing but yell at them.
Sorry, sir. We suspect they were from the Dawn Brigade, a band of thieves that targets goods levied from the town. People say they give what they've stolen back to the villagers and strut around acting like heroes. They're said to have a witch among them, a girl called the Silver-Haired Maiden. They say she can heal wounds instantly by laying her hands on any injury. Townspeople treat her like a savior.
And what have you been doing about this band of fools?
Sir, a few days ago we stormed their hideout. We found a girl much like the Silver-Haired Maiden. We ran the dogs from their den, but they were cunning and cautious, and we lost them.
I see. I'm beginning to understand.
How do you mean, sir?
I'm beginning to understand exactly how incompetent you all are. Oof! Make the villagers talk. I want to know who these bandits are and where they're hiding.
Yes, sir. Understood, sir. I don't care who they are. The more they kick they have in them, the more fun for us, don't you think, sir?
Precisely. Overseeing this dusty old town is wearing thin. A little fresh game is just what I need. Not great. Good chapter of the first. Let's keep going.
Tellius,
Oh,
the year
actual narration.
648,
Let's
early
listen.
summer. The northeastern nation of Dain lost a bloody war with neighboring Crimea 3 years ago. Crimea, however, abdicated its right to rule Dain and passed sovereignty of its former enemy to the powerful Benyan Empire. Dain's future is now subject to the whims of the Empire. Benyan's occupation forces have gathered all Dain men of fighting age and put them to work
Labor
in
camps.
labor
That's
camps.
great.
Their work is brutal and void of purpose, designed to break both
That is
body
not
and
what you do.
spirit. The remaining population faces poverty and starvation as the fields lie fallow. A band
Are they
of
just
young
trying to
girls
provoke
has escaped
conflict?
the Benyan army to form a group called the Dawn Brigade, fighting for a free Dain. They alone have stood against Benyan's
excuse me.
forces. They alone have shouldered the hopes of their nation. Among the company is a young girl named Micaiah, who is said to possess mystical powers. The people of Dain have come to know her as the Silver-Haired Maiden. They have come to think of her as the savior for whom they had been waiting. Benyan's forces have tried time and again to capture and silence the Dawn Brigade. However, Micaiah's ability to sense impending danger has thus far allowed the Dawn Brigade to evade the Empire's grasp.
Sounds like great times. Great times. Ah, Maiden of Miracles. Great headquarters. How should we explain yesterday to Soth and Nolan? It's like you said, we didn't have a choice. We had to save Nico and the townsfolk. But I admit, getting spotted by those Benyon soldiers was unfortunate. Still, I'd do it all over again. The worst part is they know we're near. They could find this hideout as easily as they found our last one. I just don't get it. This is our country. Why do we have to live in hiding like prisoners in our own land? Come on, you know why. We lost the war and Crimea won. It's not our country anymore. End of story. Except that Crimea walked away after winning, leaving those heartless Benyon dogs to rule our country for the last 3 years. The occupying soldiers march around like they own the place, doing whatever they want, and no one dares to stop them. Haha, I think this is Soth. Soth, and Nolan too, welcome back. I'm glad you made it in one piece. At last, the Dawn Brigade is all present, but you are unusually late. Were you delayed? Oh, he's. I mean, granted, 3 years have passed, so he's no longer the little boy who have But I don't know how old he was before. Probably like 14. Now he's pretty close to full grown, 17 years old or so. What do I want his voice to be? His voice before was fairly childish. I think our fame's catching up with us. Benyon patrols are everywhere. It took us a while to avoid them. And Nolan, I've never seen so much Benyon activity in this area before. Is there something we should know? Well, actually, the truth is... Ah, that's what did it. You had a run-in with bandits? And Benyon soldiers spotted us as we made our escape. I'm sorry. We only wanted to help. We were careless. We'll worry about that later. More importantly, Micaiah, were you seen healing anyone with sacrifice? I'm afraid so. You can't allow anyone to know what you can do. Healing without any tomes or staves is a rare gift, almost unheard of. If anyone saw you doing it, you'd be given away immediately, and I don't know if I could keep you safe. I know, Seth. I know you know, but you keep doing it. This place isn't safe anymore.
We should leave at once. Correct. But it would have been nice to eat just one meal in peace. Oh my. This looks great. This way's no good either. Benion's soldiers have every alleyway blocked. A kitten couldn't sneak past them. It looks like this is really the least guarded path then. Even so, it's swarming with soldiers. There are more coming up behind us. We'll be trapped if we don't move quickly. We can't wait for Soth. The stairs by the church lead to the marketplace. We can break through there. I'll go first and secure the way. Micaiah and Leonardo, cover my back. Remember to keep your distance from the enemy. Team up and bring them down one by one. We'll be careful. Leave it to us. Edward, you bring up the rear. Your skills have improved, but you're still new to fighting. Don't rush the enemy, just focus on surviving their attacks, got it? Yeah, I got it. Alright. Do I intend to use Nolan? No, I do not. So I have 10 turns to get as much experience as possible, and it looks like maybe I can visit this church. And I can visit this place. Look at all that wondrous stuff. Uh-huh. Let's see. Benion. We've got some interesting opponents. Oh, he's got a steel sword for me. So he is not promoted, but he is much higher level than the others. Let's see if we can't lure some people in. We need to escape within 10 turns. Let's check how strong these guys are. Javelin is going to be annoying. 9 strength. So 16 attack. They would hit him for 10 points of damage. And their speed is definitely not going to double attack him. Oh, excuse me. I'm having yawns for some reason. Alright, let's have Ed step up here. Let's have Leonardo visit here.
You there. You must be... You needn't say a word. I see the goodwill in your eyes. Take this and go, quickly. You've done so much for Dane's poor. It's time we did something in return.
Thank you, grandmother. Ah, an extra vulnerary. Alright. Alright. We're going to lure some down with this. Let's wait like so. Let's have Nolan step back here. Pretty sure we should be fine.
Captain Asaya, it's just as you said. A group that appears to be the Dawn Brigade is storming the alley. How generous of them. I'll wipe them out and advertise my exploits to our commanders back home.
Alright, here we go. I don't think this one is going to hit. Oh, but it did. Oof, oof, oof. Critical? Oh, that's actually bad. That's actually quite bad. If the other guy can get in range, too. I don't think they can. Okay. Okay, good. Alright. So I would prefer to have Micaiah attack, right? Like, I really do prefer to have her attack. I'm curious about something. Is there a biorhythm thing? There is. Okay. Her affinity is dark, but she uses light? I am suddenly confused. Great. Good stuff.
We're going to let them break on us here a little bit. We have 10 turns to get away, and we definitely don't want to cause any problems here. Let's end right there. They keep hitting him. And apparently he has Wrath. I should check, because I know that Wrath doesn't function quite the same way in this game as it did in the last. Because Wrath procced without even... Alright, so his crit is higher. This one is 50 when the unit has less than 30% of its health left. How did... okay. Before it's below half, so this is worse. Which makes me sad. Makes me very sad. How does he have so many skills? Oh, these ones are free? They're just... I guess they're from his... job to Myrmidons have Wrath, or is it? I don't understand. There's too much here that leaves me uncertain. All right, Leonardo. Let us begin. So I do. Oh, he missed. That is not great. Man, that is not at all what I wanted to see. So I intend to use Leonardo, Edward, and Micaiah. I don't really intend to use Nolan. Unfortunately, I might need to. That is really unfortunate he missed. I wanted to kill him and then have Edward step forward and attack this person and then get healed by Micaiah. As it stands, that would be unwise. So what we're going to do is have him use another Vulnerary charge. Vulneraries, again, have way more uses than they did in the other game. Oh, interesting. So there were only... biorhythms in the last game looked like this. And in this one, we've got all kinds of strange biorhythms. So if I had to guess, she has a slower biorhythm that has a much bigger effect, both for positive and negative. He's got a fast biorhythm that has a big effect. And he's got a normalish speed biorhythm, or maybe a little fast, but it doesn't have a huge effect either way, positive or negative. Interesting. Interesting indeed. That is totally different. Alright. I don't have a lot of turns to get through these guys. It's irritating that miss just killed my... And he keeps getting hit. I'd prefer if he didn't, but it is what it is. He'll probably level up here in a moment. I hope he does not kill this guy, because if he kills this guy, got problems. Okay. He's so close to leveling. Alright. Good, weapon level up. How many turns are we at? We're at 4 turns. We've got 10 turns to get out of here. Not a problem. Alright, Leonardo, don't miss. 99% chance. That's better than the 79. Let's see how it goes. Excellent. So far, we've had 2 level ups. They've been good. We're hoping for that trend to continue. Okay, even if they hit him, they can't kill him. And we can have Nolan step out in front and protect him. So let's give it a shot. Nice. Excellent. So now I don't need to have him be healed immediately. Here's his second level up. Let's see how it goes. Acceptable. Acceptable. Not flawless, but speed, skill, hit points. That's fine. Alright, so now I'm going to have Micaiah come up here and kill this guy. Oh, just as well. So part of the whole Iron Man thing, obviously if I get a game over, then I start a new run. If I ever get more than halfway through the game, then there is no... Well... So this guy has a javelin, but he doesn't seem to want to leave his post. So I'm actually not too worried about him. I will move Nolan up here, though. So if I ever get more than halfway through the game, then if I get a game over, regardless if I'm still on the first attempt or if I'm on whatever, the challenge is over. Because I don't want to have you guys watching through the entire, like, 20, 30 hours of me playing the same thing over again. But, yeah. It is unlikely that will happen unless something really unlucky happens like the Black Knight fight last time. So we'll see. Let's see if we can soften this guy up. Okay. Let's give it a try. Okay, successful hit. And do you dodge? You do. Good job, Leonardo. All right. I don't really want to use Nolan, generally speaking. This would absolutely kill him. Don't want to do that. How do things go here? If he hits you, he kills you. That's not good, Edward. And you definitely don't kill him. Alright, so here's what we're going to do. I'm going to have Nolan step up over here. Okay. I'm going to have her step up here and sacrifice onto Ed to give her XP. It's really the reason. Here comes her second level up. Let's see how she goes. Very nice. Solid, solid, solid. Okay. And then we're going to have him come up and deal with this. Now, well, I'm not going to have him attack right here. Because here's the thing. Okay, so this is a little bit of mechanic stuff going on. He's very unlikely to kill this guy. If he crits once out of those 2 hits, fine. But 6% is a bit low for me to rely on that. In most games, I'd say 6% is negligible. In Fire Emblem, I would just say it's a bit low. However, if he gets hit in this one, and then he gets hit unluckily when the guy counterattacks next time, then he's dead. So, not doing that. But I will leave him in range right here. And then, hopefully, yeah, there we go. We'll soften him up a little bit more, and should be able to deal with it. Huh, nice backward roll there, Nolan. Okay. Okay. Good stuff, good stuff. So, what are we on? We're on chapter 6, or chapter 6, turn 6. Okay, excellent. Now, if we do this, we can soften him up and drop him down to 10. That's still too... Man, it's irritating. How much damage could she do to him? 9. Okay. So here's what the plan is. This is 6 and 9 is not enough. Of course it's not. We're going to fight right here. If Ed does his job and crits once, then we're good. If not, we'll still be able to finish this guy off. Just maybe a little more messy than I would like. Oof, and... Alright. Not where I wanted it, but that's fine. Okay. So, but wait, I think now that she has a 100% chance to hit for 9. Yeah, so she'll kill him right here. And that will be glorious. Down he goes. And we'll have Leonardo step up right here and finish this guy off, getting him more XP, feeding the XP to the characters I intend to use. And here's Leonardo's first level up. Let's see how he does. So far, all good level ups. I know I'm jinxing myself saying so. No, very good, very good. Pretty solid. Survivability and offensive capability all in one level. Alright, we'll end right there. Well, this barely hurts Nolan. He can soak up some damage. Alright, so we should be able to visit right here. Let's do so.
Those beasts! They do whatever they want in our country. They're even sending our clergy to their awful camps. But I'm helpless. I don't have your strength or courage. This axe, you should have it.
Okay. Will do, will do. Let's see what we can do. Alright, so we need to get our people up there. We don't have a lot of turns to do that. So let's see what we can do right here. Let's attack. So we'll step out here, just for the sake of blocking this archer off, because then this archer cannot attack him. Only one person can attack him that isn't standing on this. So that's good. And we'll have her quickly use an herb to top her health off, or come close so that she can use sacrifice again if she needs to. Okay. Nice. Nolan has gotten some nice lucky dodges in there. And the enemy's coming from behind. That was to be expected. Let's see if we can move up here. Alright, that's excellent. He won't die even if things go badly. Oh, hey Chrono Monarch. Thanks for the follow. Alright, nicely executed. Let's step up here and finish this guy off. Alright, hold on. I need to escape in 10 turns, which means I need to break through these guys pretty bad. But they have long-range attacks, at least that one does. And that's a game over right there if I'm not careful. Alright, what about you, Leonardo? We can soften the Steel Sword Boy up pretty well. Now, I don't think these guys are moving, right? Because they're guarding these spots. But I'm a little nervous, because if they do move, they might slaughter Micaiah. And I'm not a fan of Micaiah dying. Not a big fan, you know what I mean? So what we're going to do right here is I'm going to kill this guy right here. Then I'm going to have Nolan step over and weaken the archer. I'm going to have her step up and nuke the archer down. That way there's no enemies up here except for the two at the door and then the two that are coming behind. Then we should be safe. I mean, safe within a reasonable margin. 98% chance. Hit, please. There we go. Excellent. Alright. Go up here. Well, I mean, I think she probably has a 100% chance to hit. Yes. So, we should be fine. Boom. Excellent.
Your soul is mine.
Wait, no, she's totally not draining their souls. Nothing like that is happening. I don't know what you're talking about. And enemies coming everywhere. We have limited time, which means we need to get up there and do some things. So first step, let's see about weakening this guy as much as we can. What voice did I use from? Well, we'll just go.
What fast little mice you are. How long do you plan on scurrying around in back alleys?
Just another turn or so? Alright, let's see. How strong is he? That would be death. I don't like dying.
That could also be death. Alright, we're going to have Nolan hold the line back here because we need to have him block stuff off. And I'm going to have... I'm going to top Ed off. I know that's risky with her being so low, but... Let's move up here. And if I attack him here, 52% chance is just so high. What about over here? I just don't think he's going to come forward. If he comes forward, I'm really in trouble. Alright, let's wait right there. Nope, 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 nope! Step aside. The girl we've been looking for. You lucky little escapee. Too bad for you, sweetie. Your luck ends today. Here we go. Game over. That is my first attempt down. I'm sorry. I can't go on. So... Oh, boy. That is game over. Oh, man. That is ridiculous. Okay. Wow. So that's my first of 3 lives. Gone. Oof. There we go. Delete file. All right. We are going to quickly get back there. It shouldn't take long. Without me doing any exploration or narration, we should be able to do it very quickly. I can't believe I just did that. That was nuts. See, that's what happens when you assume things. I knew they had the movement to get there. I just didn't assume they were going to go there. So, you know, that's how that goes. But we should be able to get there very quickly without any issues. So... that's extremely hilarious to me. Yeah, that just cracks me up. Oh man. A power like Sacrifice is extremely risky, and she starts off low level, which is also risky. But yeah, I needed to rush up a little faster. Come on. Step in here. Hopefully our level ups go as well. It is disappointing that that was the ending. Oh man. But I will say this. In this kind of a thing, that's not realizing the way that some of the NPCs are going to react, and having that kind of thing happen before you can select which characters you're going to bring in when you're in these kind of tutorial stages. That's just kind of how it goes. Like, if in this type of challenge you're going to die, that's more of a likely place for it to happen, in my experience. I mean, if we look at Path of Radiance, what happened to me there? Very simple. First time I made it to chapter 13, and then the second time I made it only to chapter 6 because I got overconfident, had some good level ups, and then, or chapter 5, and just things went super crazy, and I died, right? So, but then the next time I made it much further. I made it, almost to the end of the game, and it was just really bad RNG that made it so that I didn't have any chance, So, hopefully, this second attempt goes much better. Now I know that those guys will attack her when she gets close, which is a bit irritating. That AI, I tell you. Alright, so he's coming over.
This is going to be Ed slaughtering. Didn't even let him stand back up, Ed. How could you? But yeah, it'll only take a minute to get back there, especially, again, skipping all the cutscenes. I say a minute. It'll take like 20 minutes to get back there. Details, details. The only opponent worth anything in this level is the final opponent, who took Ed down to 1 hit point last time. So here comes a new level up. Let's see how it goes. Solid, still. Not quite as good, but basically equivalent to our first level up scenario. Let's use a vulnerary really quick. All right. Let's move in here and take them down. Now, I could, if I started being stingy and felt like there wasn't enough XP to go around, I could totally just be like, you know what, only Micaiah and Soth are getting used. But I would like to use... let's stay out of his range, shall we? We'll move right there. I would like to use Leonardo and Edward, but I will say this. I have an archer I intend to use, and that's Astrid. But again, she's not in this section of the game. So even though I'm not the biggest fan on the one playthrough I did of the Dawn Brigade, I do want to... Excellent. I do want to use the Dawn Brigade. Like, I don't want to be crippled in this first section. But I don't care for many of them much beyond Micaiah and so. That's just honesty there. Almost done with the first chapter. And I'm going to use another vulnerary right here. And he will come up in range of my entire ranged section. My archer and mage, and we'll be fine. Time to hydrate. Okay. Step up, attack. And attack. Boom. Excellent. And here, this should be 100% chance of victory. And victory. First chapter clear. Give me a good level up, please, Ed. What do we have? Not the best level up, but he did get strength, and strength is one of the weakest points of Swordmasters. And he got luck, which is super important for Swordmasters. So, not knocking it. Saving. 7 minutes. Okay. Let's skip past this. Skip past this. Skippity skip. Skip, skip, skip. Alright, here we are. Here we are again. So, I want to move up more quickly into here, which it seems like, if my experience is correct here, let's check. 23 is his... Yeah, so he's actually flawless right here. I'm going to step up here with Nolan and then let him shave them down. And then Micaiah can eat them because they'll be taken. He won't kill them because his speed is not enough to double attack them. He's only got 2 better speed than them. So 2 will attack him each once. They might chunk him a little bit, but then it'll be pretty easy for Micaiah to come up and snipe them off, because they'll be hurt enough that it'll be perfect for them. We are going to send him over here and skip talking to Grandma. And then we're going to set this up and have Micaiah come up here. And, yep, we're skipping that too. All right, here comes the attacks. If you really want to play through fast, right, you would also turn off the battle animations. It would never come into this screen. It would all be done on the overworld. I say overworld, on this screen right here. And that would be much faster. That's part of how I got that Path of Radiance hard mode Ike playthrough to less than 12 hours, was I didn't have any of these screens, right? I did the whole thing just on this screen here. So it made it, of course, much faster. All right, Micaiah. Let's take care of one. But I mean, I enjoy seeing the animations and the crit stuff and whatever. All right, here comes Micaiah's second level up. Let's see how this one goes. Another solid level up. All right, let's see if we can take these numbers out. Now again, Leonardo is fragile, but he is not Micaiah fragile. So he, as long as we don't let more than one person attack him, there should not be a problem. And so we are going to try to do that. And I'm going to use a vulnerary right here. Okay. Oof. That's just unfriendly. Nolan, last time we played in this chapter, was dodging everything, and now he's dodging nothing. That's alright, though. Excellent. Okay. Ed, come up and help me out here, please. Alright, so what I'm going to do here is a little bit of fun play. So let's see about this. 84% chance. That should be a kill. Excellent. Now the javelin should not come down and attack. Last time he didn't, so we're going on that. He stood in that doorway. Good, good. Because Nolan, we want to draw fire with Nolan and use him to soften up enemies. I was not doing that before, and I should have been doing it. I should have taken the moment to look at his attack versus the defense of the defense and hit points of the enemies, so I could see if he could withstand it and soften them up, because that works much better. All right. So here is the thing. All right. We're only on turn 4. I need to cool my jets. I do not need to rush. I need to keep everybody alive. So, with that being said, what we're about to do right here is actually put ourselves in point-blank range so that he cannot attack us without problems. Dangerous, dangerous, dangerous. So, we're actually going to step over here. Oh, he has a Draco Shield. Did he just come with a Draco Shield and I never looked? This is an item which permanently increases your defense by 2. So, I don't want to use those now. I want to use them later when they will be particularly useful. Alright, let's see. So, is this better at range? That's a question. No, same. Ranged, melee, doesn't matter. So I'm not going to have her attack, right? Because here's the thing, alright? If I have her attack, and it hits her, then my turn ends. And then it'll get an attack next time. If it hits again, she's dead. Whereas if I just end my turn right here, even if it hits me on my next turn, I still have 2 hit points, can use a healing item, etc. So, definitely don't want to attack right now. Let's use a Vulnerary. Did that Vulnerary heal a lot more than they used to? Is it now that Vulneraries don't heal just 10 hit points? I have not been paying attention. That's probably the case. Probably herbs are lower grade Vulneraries now. I should read tooltips. Things change from game to game. I know it passed right through his body, but he totally dodged it. He did. I don't know what you're talking about, my friend. He dodged the attack? Oof. We got a kill to him. I didn't want to give him a kill, but it happens. It was better than overextending ourselves. Alright, let's see if we can... So that would be 6 damage. 10 damage, that's 16. And... 16. Okay, so we're good. So here's what we're gonna do. First step. Go Edu-chan. And he dodged. Excellent. Oh, and he crit! Flawless, my friend. Flawless. Alright, so with that, what we're going to do right here is have her finish him off. Feed into that delicious Micaiah XP. And then I'm going to have him step up here and hit. And then I'll have Leonardo finish off this archer. And this will be on turn 5, and we were definitely nowhere near this close at that point last time. So we have... The enemies don't start coming from below until turn 8. So we have a little bit of time, which is excellent, because we need it. Alright, Leonardo... How much can you hurt them, Edo? Ed does good hurting. And a nice dodge from Ed. Good weapon level up. Nolan's gonna step back here and visit. Getting a hand axe, very useful. And Micaiah is stepping up here to deal with this. Another victory. Bringing down the light of judgment. And let's see where this can reach. He cannot reach. Excellent. So what we're going to do up here... Oh, that could be risky. That could be risky. Okay, let's take a little thought here. 5 defense, 17 hit points. 14 speed? No. He's got double attack potential. That's not nice. 16 attack. Oh man, he kills you outright, Leonardo. He totally does. Let's lure this fellow over here. Ouch. Ouch. All right, Leonardo, I want you to step back here. I want you to use the herb. And I need to check how much those vulneraries do. 20 hit points. I have been wasting. All right, let's see what we can do. That should be excellent. Dodge. Nice. And a crit. Okay. That was not what I was hoping, but that's fine. I was hoping for a soften up, but it appears that that is not what we get. Let's equip that and use this vulnerary. Let's do a quick sacrifice down here. It'll still give me the same experience as if it was a huge one, but, you know, nice little tiny top off. Okay, so we need to take care of this guy. We need to take care of these guys like nobody's business. And so we are totally going to do that. First step here. I hope you dodge this. Not the attack I'm sending, but this one. And you do. Excellent. Excellent, excellent work. All right, here comes another Ed level up. Ed. Flawless, amazing level up, Ed. You still have 0 resistance, which is a little bit of a problem, but amazing. All right, victory, and should be another level up probably for Micaiah. Glorious. And a solid level up there. How is Micaiah doing in general right now? Okay. She could definitely use speed. Speed's falling behind, and I mean, defense is really low. She's definitely got some defense issues. All right, let's soften this guy up. Ah, here we go. What do you got, Leonardo? Okay. I've definitely seen worse. Magic is not a huge use there. Let's see here. So... oh my, man. Before we decide to do that, we need to see what we've got here. Ed has 6 defense, 20 hit points, 13 speed. Okay, the guy couldn't double attack him. Would do 10 points of damage. So, what I'm going to do is I'm just going to put this guy right here and keep that steel axe equipped and wait. Because either of them he can attack, he can't defeat. I mean, that 2% chance to crit is slightly worrying, but he didn't. And that is glorious. Here they come. All right, we are at turn 9. It is time. I wonder if... So she's only got a 95% chance to hit. I cannot risk that. That is too low. What about you, Ed? 88% chance? Edu! Alright, so these guys would attack her if they could. So here's what we're gonna do. Nolan's gonna step down here. He can totally make it next turn to the escape. She's going to step over here and finish him. Step aside.
The girl we've been looking for. You the lucky little escapee. Too bad for you, sweetie. Your luck ends today.
No, it doesn't. I mean, there was an alternate reality where you killed me. But that is not this one. As you can see. Alright, excellent. Ah, so close to another level up. Great. Now...
What? This can't be. I'm in my prime. Not so easily.
And he's out. Steel sword. Silver sword, I'm getting ahead of myself. Alright, escape. Get out of there. And get out of there. And next turn, Nolan and Micaiah will escape. And we will successfully pass the second chapter. Oh man, I wish I could devour these pretty little chunks of experience, but it's game over if I don't make it out in 10 turns. Sadly. And I'm sure more enemies are coming, besides just those 4. Probably another round of troops, of course. Alright, Nolan, get out of here. And out we go. Just as the buzzer sounds. Everybody, this way! Up there we are. They're running to the center of town! After them! Oh, did I not change the settings? I need to modify the settings slightly. Good work. Oh, switch that. I see the market. If we can't blend into the crowd, they'll lose us and we'll be free and clear. If we can blend into the crowd, maybe. Hey, lady! It's Nico. Nico. Sorry, I got distracted. They're after you again, aren't they? Are you and your friends all right? Moldy onions. What? That's your expletive? Moldy onions! Where'd they go?
Leave the soldiers to us. Go on now. Get yourselves to safety.
Thank you, grandfather.
Quickly, don't dawdle. You must escape. You're our only hope. Thank you so much.
Wait! There they go! Catch them! Oh no, they're gonna get shot down. What are you stopping for? Well, they...
You won't get past us. We stand by the Dawn Brigade. That's right. Goddess protect the Dawn Brigade.
They're gonna get shot.
Wait, something terrible is about to happen.
Yes. What is it?
No, we have to go back.
What? You're letting this rabble stop you? Ready your bows. Nobody defies the will of Benyon. And she's about to heal him.
No! How could you shoot a child? You vicious savages! Someone help him quickly! Please, his child is dying!
Pay heed! This is what happens when you meddle in Benyon affairs of state. Remember it well. I didn't realize that the Benyon Empire affairs of state included murder and children in the street. Don't point your fingers at us. We're just doing our job. If you're upset, blame it on the Dawn Brigade. Really? They made this happen, did they? Did they, though? I don't think they did. It's the girl we're looking for. Call for reinforcements. Surround and arrest every last one of them. What's happening? What does she think she's doing? Hey, you! Step away from that child! Yeah, I don't think she's gonna do that.
It's a miracle. We've seen a miracle today.
How do you know what the name is?
That girl, she must be the silver-haired maiden.
Oh, I guess they know. I see. And away we go. Run, 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 run. Stop right there! After them! We can't let them get away! Yes, you can. What is wrong with you people? Did you hear me? Clear a path or you'll end up like that kid. The kid who's alive? You sniveling idiots. Why are you just standing there? Give chase, now. Yes, sir. We would like to, sir, but the townspeople are blocking our way. Oh, wait, I switched his voice. Oh, I see. The townspeople are blocking your way. You dullards. Clean out those dirty ears and listen to me. You are soldiers and I am your commander. You will follow my orders promptly and without hesitation. Understand, you useless vermin? Now move! Okay, Jared. Unbelievable. If it's not one thing, it's another. Why am I always stuck leading the buffoons? Ah. Are you awake now? Thank goodness. Do you see? This is why I told you not to use sacrifice. We sure showed them in Navasa, huh? I guess we can't go back there. Not for a while, anyway. I'm so fond of Navasa. It's where we all met. It feels like my only real home. We will return someday. We will, Micaiah. I know you. And you have a way of getting what you want. Because you're always there to help me get it, Sov. Ah, Micaiah. There we go. And on to the next. Chapter 2. The Dispossessed. I keep mixing up his accent. What did I give him? I gave him a kind of a Scottish-Irish one, and now then a Scottish-Irish. Now I'm feeling like Slavic. We'll just stick with Slavic. We'll go with it. Just a quick half mark, and we'll be in Kiska. I'd like to stock up there, but Benyan will be on the lookout for us. Let's steer clear of towns for now, unless we want more trouble. Don't tell me this means another night sleeping on the cold ground with nothing but bugs to keep us warm. Oh, Edward, it's not that bad. The forest is so beautiful and serene. I'd almost rather be out here. Right, Yune? Oh, who's this? Excuse me. Are you people heading to town by any chance? Our abbot is ill. He needs medicine, but Benyan soldiers are hoarding our provisions in the manor house. The Dawn Brigade at your service. I'm sure we can help you and your abbot. Yes, you probably can. So, do you know the layout of the manor? I was here years ago. As I remember, there's a large armory tucked deep inside the building. And if I understand correctly, Benyan soldiers guard valuables they've stolen, from rare objects to necessary supplies, in that armory. Then the medicine will be there too. Are you sure you don't mind? Of course not. Danger is part of our work. Leave everything to us. Your abbot will have his medicine. Oh, thank you so much. Good luck. Okay. Laura arrives. Okay, so we've got Laura. We got a healer now. Was I intending to use her? I don't think I was. But, I mean, you always use healers somewhat anyway, so that's kind of irrelevant. Alright, let's think what we've got here. We've got some Benyan troops. We've got Zaitan. That's too impressive of a name for that face. I'm sorry. Your name has been revoked. We're gonna call you... what do we call him? What do we call him? We'll call him Duncan. Duncan, they're still cool Duncans, but I just can't give him the name Zaitan, so he's Duncan. We'll do that. Uh-huh. So, there's treasure down here. So, I'm a little confused about how these things work. Can you jump down them? Is that what it is? Or can they be broken somehow? Slight confusion. Okay. So, this has 22 hit points, 8 defense. So, we're going to step right up in here. See if I can weaken him. No. Let's just hold on to that steel axe and wait right like so. I guess this guy can get over this, which makes me unhappy, but we're going to come up here and do a nice little trade, giving that steel sword over there, taking a vulnerary. All fair. Alright, let's end like so. Let's see, Duncan, what is his name?
Intruders, you say? What? With a full battalion stationed here? The gall and the intrigue. Now listen up, my men. Catch 'em midstream and fillet 'em like fish.
Okay. Good job, Duncan. Okay. Excellent. That is Micaiah food right there. Or Leonardo food, we'll see. Oof, ow, ow. That's a healing target. Oh, these enemies. Oh, there's Soth. That takes care of the locks. Now I just have to figure out how to get everybody safely up here. So, so I was talking about the benefits of transferring. Well, transferring your saves from Path of Radiance. And one of the big benefits... Okay, so we'll do it like so. One of the big benefits of transferring your saves is the stat ups, right? But besides that, Soth works differently, because Soth couldn't actually promote in the last game. But Soth actually transfers his stats exactly as you have him. If you get Soth to level 20 pre-promote, then transfer the save over, the stats Soth has will be the stats he has here, even if they're lower. So you got to be very careful with that. I did prepare Soth, and his stats are higher, but not a whole lot. Soth has good starting stats to begin with, so, you know, it works. Alright, here we go. Micaiah, give me a fantastic level up. Let's get some speed, please. I would like speed. Not just speed, but speed. Or that. Okay. She didn't like to be bossed around by me, apparently. Alright, Ed is topped off. Now, Ed could step out there, but that's not what we're gonna do. I would love to get to the chest, but it looks like we'll have to do things a little bit differently. Let's check. So these guys can't easily get down there. And this is cleared when Laura arrives, but it's actually cleared when we kill everyone. That's because we're getting all the experience points here, friends. None of this sparing the unsuspecting enemies. No, no. That's silly, silly stuff. Alright, this should be a nice softening attack, yes.
Hey, you! How did you get in here?
We are the Dawn Brigade. We go where we please. We're here to reclaim what you've stolen from the people of Dane. Oh, so do we have him now? We do. So this is... Yeah, these are the stats. And that was the thing. Like, so he's a promoted unit. And I capped all of his stats that I could, right? 20, pre-promotes 20 is the cap. So you see I capped his strength, his skill, his speed. I didn't cap his luck. I almost capped his defense, and he's got solid resistance. So he's really solid. And he would have had less hit points than that, like more like 33 or something, 34. So, yeah, solid. This is a pretty dangerous Soth. Obviously, leagues apart from everybody else that we have. He just dominates them. So, fun times, fun times. And I do intend to use him, but I shouldn't use him much right now, because if I do, like at this point, there's not, you know, like, he's going to steal XP from these other guys, is what's going to happen. All right. Oh, no, don't shove. Don't shove. There's room enough for everybody. Let's see, level 5. All right. Let's... Okay. Yeah, my main targets for experience here, I'd really want Micaiah to get lots of experience, right? That's primary, that's my number one priority. And then besides Micaiah, I'm really trying to get Soth and Edward up, really. So, it is what it is. Alright, let's do it. Well, that's just rude. Rude. Oh, I didn't move him out of the way, and I didn't switch his weapon. Critical. Oof! Did I mention he's strong? Okay. I should have moved him away, but that's alright, it's alright. And critical. Boom, boom, boom. Yep. That's what we expect. And 2 more XP. It's a waste. Get out of there, so. What is the... Alright, so this is the thing. It says he has a 14% chance to crit. Do any of us believe that? No. No. He just crit 3 times. In 3 battles, he crit in each of them. Now, on 2 of them, it was on the second attack. But you begin to see how ridiculous... Yeah, that's just nuts. Alright, so what we're doing is going down here. And, hold on. We'll deal with them in a minute. We're not going to cause problems with that. So she has an 83% chance to hit. What is the chance that you have to hit here? 74. So it's better to have her do this. Higher chance of success. Excellent. Death. All right, and we're moving over here. 91% chance to hit for the remainder of his health. Success. You activated your cancel ability. That didn't seem to do anything for you, though. I don't remember what that ability does. All right. Nolan is topped off. Let's step up here and wait. And let's move down here, and we'll switch to a bronze dagger. And I believe that will end our turn. Oh, what's going on? Jared is here?
Sir, there are burglars on the loose. Several young men and women have broken into the manor house.
Did you say women? What color is their hair?
There are 2 girls. One has bizarre silver-colored hair, and the other...
The silver-haired maiden. Very well. I want all soldiers on hand. Capture the girl, alive. Do what you will with the others, but bring me that girl. Understand?
Sir, yes, sir.
I dislike you immensely, Jared. I mean, I know I'm supposed to. That's basically, you know, by design, but I really do dislike you immensely. Let's shove. Of course, you guys are gonna be a bit of a problem. We're gonna step over there. A shove. Mr. Steelbow. Alright, let's see what we got here. You definitely can't get very far, but you can attack, but it's only you. 21 attack, 10 speed. Cannot double attack. You will hurt. Oh no. Oh no 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 no. That's not a you will hurt, that's a you will kill. Oh boy. Okay. Their hit is 105. That's not great. Can she shove? We may have to sacrifice Laura. If he can get one step further, can you shove him? He can rescue her. Rescue! Rescue. That's exactly right. You are not going to kill. Nope, that is not happening. Come back over here. Alright, whew, that was close. That was very, very close. He almost had a repeat. Alright, Nolan gets a level up. I didn't intend for him to get one, but that's fine. One or two here or there, so all good. Keeps him able to actually put some hurt out. Soften up some people. Alright, Ed. That didn't feel great. I imagine an arrow to the chest would not feel great. Irritating. Irritating is what that is. Let's step up here and see if we can't finish this out. Let's go. Alright, it won't be able to kill me in the next blow, so that's beneficial. So has this got a javelin? Yes, it does. Javelin. What is its attack with that javelin? 16. Okay. We are going to drop her right here. Alright. As much as... Let's see. If I step in here, then they cannot reach that. And we'll step over here. And... wait. Okay. Good times. Of course, that archer may come down and try to attack. Now, the AI will prefer to attack people that can't fight back. That is standard MO. Ah, we got a support. Nice. Yeah, so like an archer will not attack a mage when it can attack a melee who doesn't have like a hand axe or something. So. Okay. Things are going kind of crazy right here. Let's finish this guy. Critical. Would have been good to critical last time, but that's fine. Alright, let's get a better level up, please. I'm not trying to boss you around, Micaiah. Just give me something. Better. Not what I was hoping for, but better. Alright. Let's head down here and kill this guy. Oh wait, can we steal from him? We can steal the chest key. Wait, can we? He can't move over there. Alright, so here's what we're going to do. For the sake of extra XP, because it will give me more XP, I think, to steal than to kill him, We're stealing the chest key. Yeah, that gave me 10 XP, which is more than I've gotten from any kills so far from him. Glorious. And... okay, we're in a bit of danger. A bit of danger. Things are a little bit risky. Little bit risky. That's okay. I like Ed living. You know what I mean? I prefer a living Ed to a dead Ed. Alright, let's attack. We'll keep Leonardo up. Now, okay, so here's the scenario. This person can attack Micaiah. They won't attack Micaiah because Micaiah can fight them back. So they're going to attack Ed again. Ed might kill them. I mean, it's an 83% chance of killing, but if he fails, he is dead. That has a 100% chance to hit, will hit for 8 damage. There will be no Ed. So what we're going to do is we're going to use an herb right here to make it so they can't kill. As much as I would prefer to kill them. Because we're going to play it safe. RNG has not always been in our favor these days. So, we're going to do what we can. Go ahead, attack him. You have a 50% chance to hit for no damage. You did succeed in hitting. And then you died. And sure enough, he got 3 XP for killing, and he had 10 XP for stealing. So that tells you what you need to know. Up, there comes some enemies from behind. I like it. We've got some bow enemies coming up. Alright, let's open the chest. Thani, that's going to be nice for Micaiah. It's light magic, I believe. Okay. Let's step up here and finish this. Get Leonardo some XP. And Leonardo, how's this level up? Crossing my fingers. Glorious. Excellent level up. Excellent level up for you, sir. Alright, so you are a bit of a pain, but that's okay. We're going to come up here and heal Leonardo up again. We'll have enemies closing in on us. That's true. It's just how it's going to be. Alright, so I obviously can't sacrifice here. That would be too much. And I am in a scenario where now I have even a lower chance to hit for some reason. Oh, you see the arrows there? In the earlier games, you would think, if you from playing earlier Fire Emblems, that is your weapon triangle. That's not your weapon triangle. That's your biorhythm in this game. So you'll see he's on the worst part of his biorhythm. So his accuracy and his evasion, all this is affected. Whereas this gentleman here is at the best part of his biorhythm. You get what I mean? So that's what these arrows are. Right? Next to the right of their name, the downward red or the upward green. That's what that means. We're going to step up here. And I'm going to actually use a vulnerary this time. And we're going to do the same thing. We're doing the same thing. But this next time, we're going to have Micaiah come up here, and we'll see how that goes. That way, this one should definitely die next turn. Instead of... Poor Ed has like 5 arrows in his chest. But he's fine. He's fine. He is a robust young man. He will be fine. Wind Edge. That is nice. What do we have here? Let's check these out. Thani. Very effective against... Oh, it's a anti-armor and anti-horse. It's a Micaiah-only spell. Whew, that looks nice. And this is a magic blade. Wow. That's really cool. That's really, really solid. It's a sonic sword, but, you know. Alright, so here's the thing. I'm going to attack her at close range so that there is no counterattack, and we'll just deal with that. Here comes the light. It will cleanse you. And down you go. Alright, Ed. Let's head down this way. Now, these creatures are a bit troublesome. We don't like them. We also don't want the archers to be able to deal with... We don't want them to be able to kill our Marvel healer, so... We are going to wait right there, and I'm going to have Nolan wait right here, and then they cannot attack anyone. The one will attack Nolan, of course, because they want to attack someone who can't attack back. Then the other one engages Leonardo, which is a bad choice for them. Whew, okay. Soth, up here, please. Let's go get a nice little trade on. Let's get a Thani. Oh, also something interesting. So, you'll notice before we could hold 4... the inventory is the same. I think it's the same. Before, in Path of Radiance, you could hold 4 weapons, and you could hold, like, 3 or 4, like, vulnerary or chest key or different things. Well, now they're not separate inventories. They're just one. So that means if you don't need any of this healing stuff, you could end up holding a lot of weaponry. It's just, I think it's an overall simplifying thing. Works quite well. Alright, let's finish this guy off. Alright, we've got lovely gentlemen here who will come up and pay us a visit. Let's see about stepping over and giving them a greeting. Alright, one comes up there. The other one should be attacking Ed. You can do it, Edu-chan. Oof. Ow, 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 ow. He didn't double attack? Things have been getting bad for Ed. Alright, let's go have a nice little shove to Micaiah. Get her down to where she can... Alright, Ed is going to step back here. We are going to wait right there. Micaiah is going to give them a nice greeting. We're actually not going to have her attack right now, because that would be a little risky. The risk is not high, but as we have discovered, with game over risks, we want to keep them very, very low. Okay, and right there. Oh, no, 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 we have a small problem. Laura might die here. Okay. Ow, ow, ow. They're going to attack Laura. Laura! Laura! Did I just game over? They only attack you once, right? Once? 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 No! Well, that is game over, I'm sure. Yes, it is. Because that's... Alright. Oh, man. I'm apparently not being sharp enough in order to do this. Alright, guys. So we're going to end there tonight. My third and final attempt at this challenge, which is It's fated for wonderful things, is going to start tomorrow. Or not tomorrow, sorry. Wednesday. Glorious. Glorious. Oh, man. Well, I hope you enjoyed watching me let my guard down and get game overs twice in one night, using up 2 of my 3 lives on the first night in the very first section of the game. I will make sure I am centered and very zen and focused for my last attempt. Sometimes when your back's against the wall, like mine is about to be, or mine is, everything goes extremely well. You stay focused. But, yeah. So, great. Well, I hope you guys enjoyed, and I will see you all next time. Farewell.